Good afternoon all. I just want to share a story that was never told. It happened on the 31st of July 1972, approximately about 10 past 4. It happened in the Craig Champs when a young volunteer, 19 age, he, as along with myself and about 30 other people, and young Daniel Haggerty was just shot. And as the shots fired out, we all panicked. And what happened then was never told. Volunteer SEAMUS badly, seen two sergeants, one coming from one side of the road and the other coming from the other side of the road. So he decided to run down Bishop Field and draw attention to himself. Now this was volunteer SEAMUS badly. It's a drawing of him at 19 years of age. Further on, you may find the other pictures very disturbing. But I'm going to tell the story from the very start. After volunteer SEAMUS badly was shot, as he ran down Bishop Field, he fell and he got back up again, and he was to be shot again. At this stage, two sergeants went down the Bishop Field and picked him up. Now nobody ever knew what happened to volunteer SEAMUS badly, because when he was picked up, he was taken away. By right, he should have been taken to hospital. That's what you do usually when somebody's badly injured. And as far as the EU and the Red Cross. But again, that didn't happen to SEAMUS badly. No, volunteer SEAMUS badly was taken in the Saracen down to St John's School. Approximately 20 past 4. And what happened to men was never really believed until now. So as the story process, you'll understand why I'm sharing and why I'm slow to share. He came back in a corpse. He was dead. And when my father looked at him, his body was basically not nice, as you will see through the photographs. He was tortured, and very badly tortured. Now we didn't know how or what way it happened. But anyway, as it went on, there was two soldiers, Soldiers A and Soldier B, made statements to the military police, because the RUC at that stage weren't allowed to get involved. Because on the 4th of July 1972, the British government had a secret meeting, and basically what they told the British Army to go in and kill whatever you see. Anybody that holds arms, anything. And they also sent on the MRF so that they could torture and basically do what they wanted, because they had permission for this Article J in the secret meeting. Now, basically, this secret meeting went on for a long time. Basically, what happened, you know, Article J, and these are parts of the secret meeting. Okay, parts of the secret meeting. So anyway, these soldiers and plainclothes soldiers at that were given permission to torture volunteer SEAMUS badly. So his corpse was cleaned up and brought back at 10 o'clock. where his father was arrested and taken down to Fort George to be told that his son was lying in the morgue at 10 o'clock that day. So his father went over and basically took the body. And by looking at the body, and there was also a priest there, Father H.E.T, it wasn't a nice sight to see. The undertakers done their best and done his eyes up, covered him with makeup. They covered up all the black and blue marks. And then they brought him back. It was around 12 o'clock, half 12 that day. At this stage, the so-called Martin McGuinness walked in to show his respects, saying sorry. And I remember going over to 6 masked men who were IRA, who were volunteers of the IRA, and saying there's going to be no military funeral. I remember the IRA saying, who does he think he is, blah blah, and they were angry. But I suppose I have to agree with them at that stage because it was too dangerous. Now to get on with the rest of the story. The fourth volunteer bit, SEAMUS Bradley, was done up with makeup. This is what he looked like. This is a picture of his face, a colour picture that was kept away from the Bradley family for 44 years. This is what they claim that killed SEAMUS Bradley. This bullet here. These are photographs showing volunteer SEAMUS Bradley's wins. And as you can see, not the nicest wins. We've discovered just recently that they had stripped them naked before torturing them. Here's one of the bullet wounds. Here's another bullet wound. And here's another bullet wound. And these were close range. Again, a close-up of volunteer SEAMUS Bradley's throat. And as you can see, the marks in the body. Injuries to his foot. Close range shots. These photographs weren't given to us until just recently. We struggled and we struggled to get the truth. 10 years ago, we were given 9 photographs. You would agree with me, and any officer would agree with me. When somebody dies like that, you're talking an average between 30 to 40 photographs, and that's close-ups. Well, due to the British Army and the British government and their secrets, they decided to hide the photographs and make them go lost. "44 years up the road, we, the Bradley family, challenged the government, and we got a new inquest. The H.E.T were put on the case. Again, a close-up of the wind. The H.E.T were put on the case, and they interviewed myself. Now I want to share this and get it very clearly out. I met Martin McGuinness 8 years ago, and I asked him that there was 30 other people, civilians and volunteers in his shops. So I asked Martin McGuinness would he basically do his best and get some witnesses. I was told to go up to, I got a phone call and I was told to go up to Sinn Féin office in Craigin. So I decided, okay. And I met with this so-called Andrew McCartney, who claims he's intelligence and also guilt. Now, let me put this right. Andrew McCartney's only about 46, so he was never around in Operation Waterman. Wasn't even probably born. Well, I was really. But Gildes would have been maybe 16. Young person at that, 17. But anyway, McCartney kind of threatened me in his own way, saying to me that I haven't gone away, Bradley. So I decided to say, listen, you want to get a problem? Come on over to the field here and we'll sort it out. But Gildes interrupted me. Just, Danny, look, take it easy. That is their job. So, 3 months after their job, there was no witnesses. No witnesses. But I was the only witness. But I knew all the people were there. And because I couldn't break their silence, and because I wasn't going to break their silence, but to give a chance for the H.E.T to write a poem. And this is what the report says. Soldiers lawfully killed IOA man in Londonderry. That's what it says. And the BBC were quick to put it up. On the 16th of May, 2012. With no foundation at all. No foundation at all. They denied my statement. Pushed it away. But I struggled on and on and on. Now, as you can see, these letters, Martin McGuinness and Jerry Adams, did not want to reappear in the inquest. I mean, not that I don't really care though. Now, in 1973, this Pepper, okay, and a barrister, right, who's still alive, shouts at my father and shows the jury on October 73 and shows the jury 2 black and white photographs and says that, Mr. Bradley, you're a liar. Your son wasn't tortured. Yes, that's right. Called my father a liar. His son wasn't tortured. And this is our state. And you know, as you can see, my father wasn't a liar. See, the cover pictures show basically what really happened. Really sad. Really, really sad. MRF tortured volunteers in his Bradley for approximately from 4:20 to 5:06, where he was taken to a Landover and dead at 6 o'clock. Dead at 6 o'clock. A story that was never told. Just recently, On the 18th of August, our family got a breakdown on a new ballistics board, which cost 13,000 the illegal aid. I think it's the best 13,000 I could say the state ever paid. Because it describes that Seamus Bradley and confirms was never up a tree. It also describes that where I had says he was shot. That's basically what it was. But most important, it describes that Seamus Bradley had been naked to be shot again. 3 close-up lines. You know, they already done a lot of bad things. But you would never believe that the state would do what they've done. Sadly, they've done their best to hide it. I've got all these documents. All these documents. Through the years. And it took me 44 years to find out the truth. It is time that people they ask questions. If I hadn't have done what I done, and I didn't get it easy, because Martin McGuinness made sure that I didn't get it easy. So he done his best to stop me from producing this story. And I well believe he done his best to stop the Haggerty family from telling their story. He communicated, him and Jerry Adams, with MI5 and British intelligence. And on the 20th of July, 1972, Martin McGuinness and Jerry Adams ordered all the provisional air raid guns to get out of Derry and Belfast. But you know what? They didn't tell the official air raid. Nope. They did not tell the official air raid. And there's questions to be asked, why not? Because on that night, the official area were informed, and every weapon the official area had and bombs were put on the streets. Fear of the army had have caught them in the houses, that the people would have died. It was after Operation Waterman, the official area were brought to their knees, but the provisional area still were a thing. Now, Martin McGuinness claims that he left the IRA in 1974. A deliberate lie. He communicated with the IRA and he communicated with the British government. And his pal Jerry done the same. And he can sue me if he wants. But I don't really care. Because I have enough evidence. And I am aware of what Martin McGuinness is capable of. Just as he done with the hunger strikers and others. He forgot all about them. And he tried to put this story away. He used the IRA and ordered them to beat me up so that I could be shut up. But little did he know that I was a lot stronger than him. Little did he know that I would challenge him after the years passed, like I'm challenging the British government with a foundation foundation of truth. Even in the morgue, they told lies and covered up. Because Article J says no soldier shall be prosecuted. Now, they would say, my brother's Mary Amen. Well, tell me, why was young Daniel Haggerty, soldier, not charged? Why is the prosecution in Derry, man, and also basically who was put on a top job, a Catholic, told not to prosecute the soldier? Goes back to bloody Sunday. If you pull the horse one way with the troops, it'll turn. And if you pull the horse the other way, it'll turn. Well, these people were pulled left and right, given the top job, but the British government still calls the shots. Martin and Jerry should hang their heads in shame. Kim Conley, oh, what can I say? The story that wasn't told. I hope and pray that this story goes out now for all to see. And when Martin or Jerry wants to knock at my door, I can assure you I'll be waiting for them to ask them the questions. Because there's answers I want to know. And I can assure you, Martin, that I'll see you in court in the inquest. That's for sure.